Hello, Aqua. Sondra from For Your Chi. Welcome to your September reading, tarot and oracle card reading, first 6 houses of the Wheel of Life spread that I do. If you want to look at your extended reading, that link will be below. It's on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want. And if you want to book a private session with me, that link will be below too. You can look at my schedule and book at the same time. Okay. Now, once again, for the, I don't even know how many times in a row, your sign, the Aquas, show up in every single other zodiac sign. This month is no exception. What does that mean? It means the Aqua has a wandering eye. Or wandering two eyes. No problem. No problem there. I'm not here to judge. As long as it's not the wandering genitals. That's a joke. Come on. Tough crowd. Alright. First house. Where you're at now. Conflict and defeat. Walking away from arguments. Well, what's new, right? The Aqua feels like they are doing this on a constant basis, or they are forced to do this on a constant basis. You do have miracles, though, so I definitely would not engage in anyone who wants to pick a fight or argue with you. You may actually have to cut someone off, especially if this is, going back to this, especially if this is a repeat offender that we are talking about here. And perhaps that's when the miracle comes in. Oh, the dog's going to come downstairs. That's when the miracle comes in, is when you cut yourself off from this negative person, negative energy, right? Now, this is important because this is, I'm getting 2 times. 2 times more important than normal. When I was shuffling, this card came flying out of the deck, and I said, oh, interesting. Okay, usually when that happens, we have another message. So this shows up in your house of your stuff, your items, your finances. Don't let anyone borrow anything that you can afford to lose. This includes money, but it, of course, includes prized possessions, such as vehicles and other expensive items and things. Someone may tell you some elaborate story of why they need to borrow money from you. Could the dog be any louder scratching? That's what I want to know. Are you done, Mr. Man? He says maybe. He can't make any promises. So, just be mindful of this. This could be a scammer for sure. Be very wary who calls you up on the phone, emails you, text messages you, and with Mercury retrograde, it's like really buyer beware. Because you could see an email that looks legitimate from your own investment company, crypto company, and it's not them at all. It's just that it's intended to look exactly like an email from that company. So be very careful. Also be very careful who approaches you on the street. Strangers who knocks on your door. Salesmen. They could be tricky. You do have soulmate here, though. So this could actually be money that's going out as a result of someone that you have a soul contract with. Now, sometimes there isn't a whole lot you can do about this. Like, for example, if this is a child of yours, unless, of course, they're grown and they are adulting. So that could be the story that you're getting, the elaborate story of why they need to borrow money from you, or why They need you to pay a bill for them or something like that. This could also be a relationship, such as someone you share money with, a partner, perhaps, who is spending money and hiding it or making some weird excuse for spending the money that they weren't supposed to spend. All right, watch out for that. Okay, let's get right into this. This is deep, and for some of you, this could be heavy. The third house represents your brother or sister. They are going through a very karmic event right now in the month of September. Now, this could be good or this could be bad, as Annie Botticelli says, for better or for worse when this type of event happens. I can remember many years ago when I was reading on the psychic hotline, and I pulled this card in the first house, and I said to the person, whatever you're going through right now, honey, you have to understand that you made a contract to go through this at this time. And this gal started sobbing. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Now, sometimes it can present itself as a bad thing, but then it gets rectified, fixed, replaced later. So, if your brother or sister is going through a negative event right now and not the positive one, please take heart. Sometimes you can't explain it because they won't understand, or they're not hearing you, or your words aren't helping, or whatever the case may be. There is light at the end of the tunnel because a prayer is going to be answered in some way, shape, or form. Now, this could be, divine timing in that the karmic event is happening right now. However, the negative event will be fixed in its own divine timing. Or this could be on the great side of the karma, which is your brother or sister is receiving blessings. All of a sudden, Mr. Man has the zoomies when I said that. He's 10 years old, so he gets the zoomies very far, few, and in between. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live, Triumph. This is the Knight of Swords card in traditional tarot. Okay, swift action is required here. Now, this could be your swift action that's putting balance and the serenity back into your home space. Now, I'm getting a visual of someone whose house is in, and it could be just one room, is in extreme disarray. And you look at it and you think to yourself, you've had enough of this. You need to bring back the peace into your space. And so you just charge in and start literally cleaning house and taking care of business. And this brings back your peace of mind. This could also be something that needs to be attended to within your home. So you may need to make a repair. You may need to call a repairman, something of that nature. Also, be mindful of your homeowner's insurance. You may need to pay attention to that. Perhaps it's time to renew. Perhaps you need to make a payment. Perhaps you need to switch out companies for various reasons. Your social life, fifth house. Your friends, your dating life, for those of you single. Well, I don't want to say playing the field, but you're looking at options now. You're looking at your options. Now, check this out. New love Okay? So that's the oracle message in your 5th house. It's not surprising that I should see some single information coming in your 5th house because of what we have previously discussed in this reading, in this video, and in other videos about Aqua's relationship. You have something similar going like that in your 7th house too. We'll get to that in the extended, but let me just say this. Like, if this is not an options card, most of you are not going to be happy in your current relationship or situationship if you have one. If you don't have one, it appears that you are looking for someone. However, I will say, you've got options. You've got options, or you're going to have options. All right, so take heart in that information. Your 6th house, work and health, sacral chakra. Well, you want something bad here. So either you want a job, or you want a certain job, or you want a promotion, or you want a raise, you want a bonus, or you want someone to give you recognition. Now, if this is not a job want, this could be a want regarding health. You know, you want to get better, or you want to feel better, or you want a certain outcome, or maybe you want to lose weight, but you want it so bad, whatever this is, that you're actually pushing it away. It's going to be important to get your mind and your emotions back into the state of gratitude. And then you will find the enchantment of the moment turns around this want into a manifestation. Okay. Let's look at your tarot cards, see who's around you. Oh, surprise, a sword card. Another aqua. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me that they've been in a relationship with another Aquarius. I haven't had it happen yet. It's possible. But inquiring minds want to know. If you've ever been in a relationship with another Aquarius, please drop me a line. I want to hear about it. This could also be Gemini or Libra. Then we have the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo. What's the other one? Capricorn. The Moon. Cancer. Okay. So there it is. It's all on the table. If you want to join me in the extended, we're going to be going over your houses 7 through 12, your primary relationships, including romance, angel cards, your 8th house of taxes, legal matters, house of Scorpio, by the way, intimacy, contracts. Is that it? I think so. Your 9th house, school and travel, your 10th house, career and your mother, your 11th house, your child or your best friend, for those of you that don't have children, and your 12th house for what's about to happen 3 months from now in December. Many blessings to you, Aquarius.